Hey guys, Novaexplosion, and welcome back to Wild Arms. We're doing Wild Arms 3 today. I have finished 2. By the way, Wild Arms is a trademark of Sony Computer Entertainment America Incorporated, which is Sony. Nice. 2002 is when this game came out. I thought this game was a little newer than that, not gonna lie. So that's like relatively early into the PS2 life cycle. Didn't the PS2 come out in like 2001? Maybe late 2000? I don't know, but this is a relatively early PS2 game. But here we are, Wild Arms 3. I finished 2 Wild Arms games. I finished Wild Arms 1, got the Platinum Trophy. I finished Wild Arms 2 like a week ago. I didn't get my Platinum Trophy yet. I actually started recording. I did 1 session of the... Oh, I wanted to press start. I don't want to let whatever this is go. I wanted to let that little opening music play and then continue talking. But, I finished Wild Arms 2 like a week ago. I didn't, like, do the post-game. I call it the post-game yet. But, I actually recorded 1 session of the post-game stuff. But, of course, like I did with Wild Arms 1, I'm going to do that for YouTube only. Because for the first Wild Arms, I did the side quests, like, for YouTube only. And I recorded, like, an hour of YouTube only stuff for Wild Arms 2. So, I'll get that done, like, on my own time. But, we're diving into the third game. I really liked Wild Arms 1. Wild Arms 1 was a great game. It was a great first game. Wild Arms 2 was a better game, having some things that it did a little worse than the first one, but overall, I think I like Wild Arms 2 a little bit more than the first one. I never actually thought about it, but I probably prefer Wild Arms 2 to Wild Arms 1 just slightly. But either way, they were both great games, and I'm looking forward to seeing how the third one is. This is a lot of people's favorite Wild Arms game. A lot of people come to my chat during like the Wild Arms 1 and 2 playthroughs and said, oh, 3 was my favorite. I feel like often, I'm on the internet a lot, and the common favorites are 1 and 3. 3 is the really popular pick. 1 is a lot of people's favorite because of nostalgia. Not only nostalgia, but nostalgia is a big factor, and also people just say the classic 1 is the best. And you'll get every now and then someone says like 2 is my favorite, but also 2 has a divided fan base because of the translation. I really liked 2. 2 was amazing, and 1 was also really, really good. They were both great games. But Wild Arms 3 is often people's favorite, so I'm looking forward to seeing how I feel about the game. Also, this is the transition to the PS2 era. Came out in 2002, which is really early in the PS2 life cycle. I'm excited. Considering I played 1 to 2 back-to-back and I'm playing this one immediately after, I'm hooked. It was a dark and stormy night. Also, apparently this is the most heavily influenced Wild West Wild Arms game. Like, Wild Arms 2 had some sci-fi elements, and Wild Arms 1 had a lot of fantasy. This is apparently heavily, like, the most Wild West you can get, from what I've heard. Oh yeah, you got this train. This is incredibly Wild West. Is this a Wild Arms game or what? Oh yeah, I should probably say this. I said this in the Wild Arms 1 and 2 playthroughs. Technically, I've touched this game. I was like a teenager. Back when I had a PS2, I actually touched Wild Arms 3. I think I was gifted Wild Arms 3 like for a birthday or Christmas. I don't remember, but I was gifted a copy of this game back when I had a PS2. So technically, I've touched this game. I don't think I've ever finished it because I have very little memory of it. But I technically have touched it, but I'm gonna forget a lot of things. I do remember that the main protagonist here is a female. I think her name is Virginia, but I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure it's Virginia. Oh, is that a gun in, like, your, like, behind your dress? Attention all passengers, we're currently decelerating from our normal speed. Please remain in your seat safely. That text went so fast, I didn't have time to read it. This is an interesting graphical choice. They got, like, a cel-shaded look here. Kind of reminds me, this game reminds me of Skies of Arcadia. Graphical style, straight up. Like, it looks just like, ow. I'm terribly sorry. Why is there always a Tony? Are you alright? I was in a rush, and... Can I advance this dialogue? Can you tell me what's going on? I'm not sure. I'm making rounds to see what I can find out. Until then, please return to your cabin and remain seated. Why can't I control the dialogue? Hey, you can't go through there? Thanks for the tip. Okay. What a start to this game. By the way, graphical style reminds me a lot of Skies of Arcadia, which I played way back when. Miss, please, the car is off limits. That's because there's something important in there, right? That's correct. And that's precisely the reason why that car is off limits to passengers. And if something were to happen, there's a good possibility it might happen in there, right? I mean, look. This text is way too fast. No, this can't be happening. That's impossible. The fact of the matter is, I have the key to the car in my hands. See? Well, if it's true that you have the key, then it's also true the door is open. I say we look inside. We might find more behind the truth we already know. I wish I can control this dialogue. I hope there's an option for turning off auto advance. Or I hope this opening is only auto advance. One of the two. Thank goodness everything seems to be in order, but let me check the crate just in case. All the windows are boarded up. You sure are taking precautions. What exactly is in there anyway? It's a giant treasure chest. It's the Ark! The Ark with a K from Ark the Lad. That's most definitely the Ark. It's got some kind of magical light. Wow, what are all these lights? These portraits are neat. Oh, hey, future main characters. What is up? Oh, hey, this is the, what's it called? This is the character selection. That was a sick opening, actually. I like that. Because the first two Wild Arms games, it's like, hey, pick a character. In this one, it's just like, oh, they give you a little, like, premise, and then you pick. Okay. Well, I mean, I know Virginia is, like, the main character, but I'm gonna go left from right, maybe. Let's start with the boy who broke in. Your name is Jet. I will keep your name. I really like these portraits. This graphical style really reminds me of Skies of Arcadia. Like, the character models look just like Skies of Arcadia. 1 week before the fateful encounter. I am looking forward to seeing how this goes. Oh, is this always going to be the way the game looks? I hope this is just temporary. Jet Enduro, a drifter who makes a living as a treasure hunter. But that's not all. Are drifters basically dream chasers? He's an outlaw willing to face danger. He does look very emo, and won't hesitate to stoop low in order to earn his daily bread. Honestly fair. Respectable. Living for the moment, what is it that he truly seeks? Could the answer be found within these ruins? Most definitely. Okay, that was just a little, like, opening. Oh, hello. This is cool. Doomed to obscurity. When facing a ledge while holding down... Yeah, this is just like Wild Arms 2. While holding down the directional button or left analog stick, you may find yourself tottering. Press X to jump off the ledge. You can press... Yeah, this is just like Wild Arms 2. Okay, this is cool. What's my tool? Yo, I got a boomerang. Pretty sick. Alright, can I turn off auto advance? Is that something you can do? Okay, there was no auto advance. That opening cinematic must have been the... Either that's the only thing that's auto advance, or the game is just all auto advance. I sure hope it's not the latter. I'm gonna hate having to speed read for this game. No audio sliders. So chat, when we get into a battle, I need you guys to tell me, please, how the audio sounds in according to my voice. I don't want the Wild Arms 2 incident to happen again. That figures. It's locked. I might as well search the area. Yeah, there's probably like a key or something, or just a secret way in. Right, this looks very nice. Classic running. Again, the very first time Wild Arms is in like full 3D. Wild Arms 2 had 3D areas, but the sprites there were sprites on 3D backgrounds. So this is like a fully 3D experience. There's something back here. Also, what's that thing on the top left? Maybe, that might be relevant later. Also, it tracks my Gela, like, without pausing the game. That's pretty cool. And then also my time, which is interesting. Okay, I gotta look for something to open this then. My guess is that there's some kind of, like, back entrance. You can't go through the front, you go through the back. That's just common knowledge. maybe my boomerang, like, is supposed to knock down a switch or something. This run feels really smooth. No, I can't go up that way. Okay, we're probably just going to the top. That's what we're doing. We climbing. Ah, hello. You call this a barricade? A kid could break this. Press square to fling the boomerang. It can be used to activate switches from afar. That's what a boomerang does. Blink. Oh, hello, treasure chest. Oh, goodbye. This is a Wild Arms game. Of course, we're gonna have pitfalls. You the other main character? Okay, no, you're a different green-haired dude. I know the main character designs. I think I remember their names. I already said Virginia's name. I know the girl's name, Virginia. I don't remember the green-haired guy's name with the glasses and the other dude. I know the characters of the game, but I don't remember them. And obviously, we have Jet here. Around and around we go. Press L1 and R1 buttons to explore, all in search of treasure galore. It's easy to get dizzy spinning around, so press L1 and R1 buttons together and north will be found. Graffiti? What is this place, a playground? This does not look like no playground I've ever been to. Oh wow, tutorials! They're gonna actually explain the encounter system, which Wild Arms 2 didn't do. Sometimes an exclamation mark will suddenly appear over your head. This indicates an enemy is approaching. Quickly press the O button to avoid an encounter with the enemy. Whenever you avoid an encounter, the difference between your migrant level and that of the enemy is subtracted from your... Okay. So they have the encounter system still, which people in chat told me, but it seems tweaked a bit. Also, your ECN gauge will regain 1 point after winning each battle. You can always engage in battle by quickly pressing O twice or simply waiting for it to begin. I mean, I'll do a battle. I have to see how the audio sounds, and also, I want to see the combat here. This is items. Defend. What's this? Force abilities. Okay, classic. Mediums invoked. We don't have mediums equipped. Okay. This music is really good. Hey, die. Oh, that was a cool little cut-in. Also, is there no way to get widescreen on this game? Does this game just look like this? I'm assuming it does. Go down. I got a Gimmel coin. Gimmel coins are back. Pretty good, pretty good. Jump down this way. I want that chest. Gonna be a little hard. Actually, no. Give me this one too. Got a heal berry. Let's go. Can I like hit that? Oh, the ECN gauge. Okay, so I had 10, now I have 8. So I guess they nerfed it. They nerfed the encounter system a little bit. Like, you can't spam it like you could in Wild Arms 2. In Wild Arms 2, there were some encounters you had to do, like the red ones. But in this game, it's like, oh, you can't always do it. Which, I mean, I guess that's a fair trade-off. Because I did start to abuse it a lot in Wild Arms 2. Nope. Give me another battle. I have to see how audio sounds. Get him, Jet. Ba, 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 na. Go down. I love that little crit animation. I'm assuming that's a crit animation. Regardless, it looks really cool. What's Vitality? Why is that going down? I can hear you just fine over the combat. Animation noise does spike a little. Interesting. I can lower it down like 1 decibel. Yeah, 23 decibels. Yeah, it should be fine. Negative 23 decibels. We could try that. Laskino, welcome to stream. This is the first day of Wild Arms 3. We're literally 15 minutes in the game. This is like the first, not even 30 minutes in. Yeah, we're really, we literally just began. This is the first prologue we're doing. How do I get there? What's this little thing say? Oh, this is just, okay, L1 and R1. Bum, bum, bum. This is my fave in the series. Yep, popular opinion. I was talking about at the start of the video, like, 3 is a common favorite. Bana, bana. This battle music is really good. It's very Wild West. I'm already starting to see, like, oh yeah, this is very, very heavily inspired by Wild West. What am I trying to accomplish? Surely I'm trying to get to that room. I just don't see. Oh, maybe hit this thing? Is this a switch I can hit? No, no encounter. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay. That blended in so well, it didn't even look like a switch. Up we go. Traps and... Oh, this Jets just got stabbed. Traps and status ailments such as poison can hurt you even outside the combat. Damage inflicted from poison or traps cannot lower your HP to 0, so you need not fear death when walking around. Be careful, however, since starting a battle with low HP can be hazardous to your health. Oh, what the? What's with the spears, huh? I gotta run this then. Gamer. I'm a gamer. More traps. I should have saw that coming, to be honest. I have no one to blame but myself. How am I doing on HP? I should probably... Oh, never mind, cutscene. Who the... Oh, now I can auto-advance. Okay, this game is just gonna have, like, some... I mean, Grandia does that, too. Grandia and Lunar have some scenes that just auto-advance on their own. This game's gonna be like that, which is fine. Who the... Ah, just ignore him. I've got bigger fish to fry. Oh, hey, dude. By the way, the text was going so fast, but the conductor's name was Tony. So that was really interesting. They always have a Tony, like, as the first NPC of the first 3 Wild Arms games, at least. I couldn't find him back there. The only place left is this ruin. The lock to the entrance was already picked by the time we got here. Looks like Pike got here 1 step ahead of us. Sounds like the person who picked the lock is causing quite a scene. It's got nothing to do with me, though. Better move on before this nonsense gets out of hand. Very based by Jet here. I can respect it. Young man, might you be a drifter? Give me a break. One of our youngsters has wandered into these ruins. Would it be too much to ask for you to go find him? This place is full of traps and monsters, and none of us can go any further. It would be a lot to ask. Jet said he had no time for your nonsense. I'm looking for the crystal flower. That's all. I'm not interested in any manhunt. The crystal flower? But that thing's... We'll offer our reward. I'm not sure if the amount will be worth your while, but how much? 200. That amount isn't even worth my time to negotiate. Sorry, but find yourself a good Samaritan. What? Sorry, losers, I don't have time for you. Many drifters have explored this ruin, but nevertheless, it's still dangerous. Many traps and monsters infest the area. Danger might not mean much to you, but for us common folks, there's no way we can go any further. I'm just gonna make history then. This ruin has been plundered by many drifters over the years. You won't find any rare treasure here. But the young lad whose loss is our treasure. In other words, he's the only treasure left in the ruin. Sir, as a drifter, won't you please make it your goal to find the last treasure? I'm well aware that drifters make a living undertaking dangerous tasks. However, under this sudden circumstance, we're unable to prepare a substantial reward. Please understand and reconsider. Cool. It's over this way. Oh, is that the entrance that I couldn't open before? Interesting. Onward!